Roan Mountain State Park is making it easier and more fun for kids to get outside and explore the outdoors. Ken Turner and Cade Campbell are both joining us to tell us all about Xtreme Roan Adventures. Thank you both so much for being here. We appreciate it. Yeah, so Ken, I'm going to start with you. Okay. Tell me in general, what is Xtreme Roan Adventures?
Okay, Xtreme Roan Adventures is part of the Friends of Roan Mountain to get young kids out in the woods, out in the creek, exploring. The mountain is here in our backyard from top to bottom. So we've got adventures in the creek on top of the mountain and getting salamanders, snakes, wild animals. Animal rehab people will be there, fossil casting. So it's for kids 4 to 14, okay, 3 to 17. Family adventure. The adults have to be with the kids. It's not a drop-off thing. Okay. And what we find out is that families learn together so that when they go out in the woods next time on a family outing, they're all together and can explore and learn things themselves.
Right. Well, and we have such a great outdoor area here in our region. And so what's such a opportunity for these kids and families really to learn about it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this has been the 11th year you guys have been doing this, right?
Yes. Yes. A lot of kids have come through starting early and have grown up in it and come back year after year.
That's wonderful. And so, Cade, you were one of those kids that went and took part of the Xtreme Roan Adventures, right? But now you're back this year kind of leading some of the adventures, right?
I will be. Yes, I'll actually be leading a bird program in the morning with a good birder, Adriana Nelson, and she'll be doing a lot of it. But we'll cover a lot of the birds on the mountain, and birds can be a lot more fun than a lot of people think. You know, you think taking kids out and looking at birds, you know, that's something you do when you can't look at other things, but that's not the case at all. Birds are very colorful and fascinating, and the mountain has a lot of unusual birds that you don't see a lot of the time. So we'll be chasing after a lot of those in the early morning and take a look at those. Later in the morning, I'll actually be doing a centipedes and millipedes adventure.
I want to say he's reaching into this little bucket of bugs down below the table. I'm keeping my feet away from it. So what is this right here?
This is a North American giant millipede. And this is our largest species of millipede, and they crawl out after rains in the forest. And this guy is he's been in captivity for 4 years. They live for long periods of time. They're very armored, but this is one of the many creatures. We'll probably find quite a few of these if we're lucky, and they're out on the hike. And so kids will get to hold these and catch them and find them themselves. Yes, and learn their life history. And if you want to learn about how this guy survives and what he does and what his role is in the wild.
That's awesome. And so show us what else you have down there, because we're running out of time, but I want people to be able to see what they can see and learn and everything.
Well, that's the problem. We have like 22 adventures, so they have to choose. They got to pick and choose. You can't do it all. Do you want to go to salamanders? Do you want to get in the creek with the rocks? So yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so Cade, let me see what you have here now.
Well, here is hoof fungus. And this is something that grows on the mountains, and it's actually it only grows in this area in the mountains. It lives in Canada, but it comes down the mountains on the very top of the mountaintops. And there's a very interesting story behind these, and you'll have to come on a hike if you want to figure it out
and learn more about it. Well, we appreciate both of you for coming in and talking with us. We really do appreciate it. If we had more time, I'd love to sit and talk to you, because you are very knowledgeable, but clearly the passion is there too, and that's what these adventures are for. All the information, if you want to come and join in the Xtreme Roan Adventures, all that is on your screen.